This is the Sports Content Gameplan, the podcast where we go behind the scenes with the creators shaping how we see sports today. I'm your host, Isaac Solina, and each week I have conversations with the people behind the videos, photos, stories, and strategies that brings the game to life. We talk creativity, storytelling, and the real work that happens behind every highlight. In today's episode, I'm joined by Valentin Turgot, known online as Hoopsidia. We talk about his journey from copywriter to expert sports videographer and founding Hoopsmakers, a company specializing in delivering viral-ready videos for any sport. We discuss how to create emotional content, adapt to the algorithms, and much, much more. Let's go. Valentin, welcome to the game plan.
Thank you. Thanks for hosting me.
How are you?
I'm good. I've been traveling the past few weeks.
Let's start with your online name, Hoopsidia. Where does it come from?
Yeah.
Or does it have a special meaning?
It has. It comes from my sisters. They used to listen to music of Britney Spears. Oops, I did it again. And so I made a play on word with the first word. It's supposed to be oops, and I just put hoops. And so Hoopsidia is IDIA. Oops, I did it again. And I used to put this in caption when I discovered a new quote. Like wherever I was able to play, it was like hoops, I did it again, and it stayed.
So let's do some quick questions. Do you have a favorite social media channel?
Like YouTube made me, but I would go for Instagram.
Do you have a favorite type of content you like?
Short and vertical.
Any creators that have helped you, or any creators that have inspired you?
I would say Devonte Frigger in USA. Because when I started to build my own quote, it was doing exactly the same. So I used to watch his content to see where he was going. Like I didn't go that far because he made a full quote in his backyard, but I did a half one. It was a big inspiration, yes. So Devonte Frigger.
And do you have a favorite DM you have received?
Like it's not a favorite, but it's someone I found like super kind. It's Pierre Ninet from the Conte de Monte Cristo, or whoever seen the movie. Yeah, we talk sometimes because he built his own quote in his backyard too, and yeah, we talk sometimes. And I was happy to be being reached at this time.
If you would describe your own content in 3 words, what would they be?
Wow. I hope emotional, good looking, and I hope viral.
I would say so, because millions of people have seen your content and your company's content online in sports all over the world, but maybe not so many people know your story and how you got started. So how did Hoopsidia begin, and what pushed you towards creating sports content?
I was been creating content with my friends since I'm like 12 years old. We used to film ourselves all the summer. But I started my career as a copywriter in advertising, so I was passionate about slogans and creative campaign. And then I left everything to live from my content because I started that account, Hoopsidia, because I used to play in an indoor gym with all of my friends, and they installed cameras on top of each court. So I had all my best plays recorded, and I started to post those clips like behind the back pass and everything. And then it became a bit viral, but Reels didn't exist at this time. It was only like Square post, and So yeah, I used to post like 3 times a day at a period where no one does that. And yeah, it became a bit viral, but like I get like 5K in 6 months. Um, and then I went on YouTube for longer formats. We were doing like 1v1 with some challenges like horse and everything. And I started to have like NBA players as guests on my channel. The first one was Evan Fournier, then Nicolas Batum, and so on, like a lot of them. And like 2 years after starting this YouTube channel, I've been invited by the EuroLeague for a European tour with Adidas, and it was like 6 months of my full-time job earnings. So that's where I made the shift and I left my job. And considering that if I can make like 6 months of earnings on one project, I can redo and redo and redo and live for that. So I left my full-time job in 2019. And it was a special day because my last day of work was the same day I was flying to the Final Four in Vitoria. So I left my office, dropped my stuff, and went to the airport to start my new life. So yeah, special day in May of 2019. And then some years later, so we are in 2019, but in 2022, I'm invited as a content creator, Hoopsidia, at the Eurobasket 2022 in Germany. And yeah, maybe we'll go deeper in this spot, but that's how it started.
So you went from copywriting to videography. So are you self-taught in video, or how did
Yeah,
you get so good?
I would say I've been told to be creative and to how to manage your creativity in words, but it works like in any field. But yeah, I taught myself like with YouTube and just trying.
Like I said, your videos show a lot of emotions. What is like the most important thing for you when you start creating a video?
Like there are different types of videos. Like the videos I used to do on my Hoopsidia account were just like more entertainment. The only emotion I was aiming was just having fun because I'm not a pro player. So you won't learn how to play basketball. So the most I can do, the best I can do is having you a good moment. So when you watch my videos. But since I started my production company in sport, my goal is to use the potential virality of any play, like because if you see it on the broadcast, you don't. You sometimes you miss some details where he was looking, the distance and everything, and the how do we say the power of any dunk. So my mission is to magnify that and extend the 2 seconds of the action in real time to like 10 to 15 seconds, and yet so you can see all the details where the hands were on the ball and everything. I have some examples where you can see like the player mid dunk is switching his hands, and yeah, it's to magnify to get that emotion.
And you've gone viral on almost every platform. Do you have, like, in your experience, is there like a recipe to go viral, or is it what makes a clip explode online?
There is, but it has been changing every 6 months for the last years. If you watch our first clips, like we used to cut the plays right after the dunk or right after the ball go through the net, because the algorithm was like don't lose time after the climax, so just cut at the climax. And then now the trend is more like full slow-mo for a long play for the most watch time possible. So yeah, you make almost your whole clip in slow-mo. There are different recipes, but I would go for just adapt every time. Like, you don't follow one recipe, you just adapt the algorithm, and don't fight with him. Like, pair with him, but don't fight him.
I feel like your content still feels very authentic. How can you mix both being authentic and try to please the algorithm also? Is it possible, or do you have to choose how you create?
My way of making it authentic is I'm not just a videographer filming basketball, so I don't make it just aesthetics. Like, I don't want to film basketball as someone who never filmed basketball. And like, we can see it like in some TV campaigns, they won't follow the ball, they will just follow the player and the net, and no arc in the camera movement. The dribble won't be natural and everything. They will just film shoes and everything. And one of the rules we have at Hoopsmakers is first, the ball never quit the frame, and the whole player is framed. Like, we won't just cut him at a body or bottom, like from head to toes, and the ball don't leave. So in this way, you see the real action. Sometimes we can even see the defender, and you don't miss nothing, and you are watching sport and not just good videos, because there are a lot of good videos, but why we land at the end of the TV broadcast is because we can see the action. And that's the same for me. Like, I want, when you watch our content, that you can enjoy the action more than the video.
In 2019, you started doing content creation full time. And then 2022, like you mentioned, was a big year. So can you tell me, you were invited to Eurobasket 2022 as a content creator, but what happened there?
Yeah, you know what happened. I went as a content creator just for the opening weekend because the France was playing and everything. So I got that influencer pack with the scarf, the jersey of France. So I drove all the way to Germany, and I asked if I could use my camera, and they said, no, you can't, because you don't have this. Yes, I prepared that for happening. I didn't have that at this time. And yeah, I started to film with my iPhone. It became a bit viral. I was already doing those clips with slow-mo, but with my iPhone, but well edited and everything. I was keeping asking, can you give me a bib? And I won't disturb, because I couldn't like be standing. I had to move every time with my iPhone, because I couldn't be like immobile. Every time someone came, you can be there and everything. So I asked to have a bib, and Borja, you may know for sure, gave me the holy bib that made me being able to sit on the photographer's bench, and I started to film, and I was just training myself to manual focus. I never did that before, but I was just training myself, and I filmed that clip, which was the pass of Doncic, straight in my camera. So yeah, today I would know what I did, but at this time I didn't know. It was just like I just pulled the focus ring, and the ball was in focus all the way, and we could see like Doncic pointing the crowd during the pass, which was crazy. And so I edited that clip. I put it on my social media, and the same day, like it was like 8 or 9 p.m. Everyone sent me the clip. Hey, you're in the story of Luka Doncic, and it was his only story of the day. And you know how impactful it can be. Like, and we went to it was 800,000 views the same day, and the next day, Borja, like there was Gogo, you may know, there was Alex as well. They were all in the group chat, and they told me, we have to. How come you get that clip? And our videographer didn't. They just film horizontally. They send it to Madrid. It comes back on green fly, and players doesn't post. Players don't post, and you just do that. Like Doncic doesn't know you, and he reposts it. So they found a way, found a deal to make me official videographer for the whole competition. Like, if you see the Eurobasket of this year, like we were plenty of videographers everywhere in every country, but at this time there was no videographer. So I've been the pioneer in this kind of format. And so I filmed like 22 games for all the competition until the final. And from that, it was already in my mind, but it's been like boosted. I wanted to start a company offering this kind of service, like almost real-time editing, super fast production, and ready to post content. So you don't have to crop, add the music, add the color grading and everything. So I came back from Germany and I started my company, Hoopsmakers as well. You have the logo there. And yes, the first big client was the French League for the All-Star game. And it was like a big timing, like perfect and everything, like a lot of luck because it was the one with Wemby. And also we had a very viral, and when I say very, it was very viral clip of a dunker who go from free throw line, like almost flying. And at this time, we never seen that before in this kind of edit and everything, except the phantom cam of the NBA. But for like minor leagues, we never seen that before. And so our client gained like 150,000 followers the next following 2 months. It kind of launched us, and then we started with the top football league, the top rugby league, cycling, and everything, handball. So that's how it started.
So your first viral clip was actually more like an happy accident then, I guess. You were just learning the manual focus.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And then I made
then
the 3 following weeks in manual focus as well. And I missed a lot, but it's okay.
And then I think also, like you said, Eurobasket 2022, these vertical cinematic reels wasn't as big as it is today.
Yeah, it
so you were also kind of like one of the pioneers in that one also. So you think that was like, how big was that?
I would not guarantee that, but I know it inspired a lot of teams, club, leagues, and everything. Because my main purpose of doing Hoopsmakers was just raising the standards, quality of content in basketball in France. It was only in France, in my mind, and then it went beyond. But I was just upset of how bad the quality was when they took the TV broadcast, reframe it, and keyframe it to go in the landscape mode. And I was like, we are like in 2020, 2022, 2023, like in those years where we have 4K and slow-mo on iPhone and we still have that in social media. And I was like, I want to make it change. So that's what I did. But I didn't expect like this way. But yeah, it had a big impact because now like the trend was more mixtape. Like after game, we say after movie, it was the trend, and but we started to split play by play, like one play, one reel, and I can say that after the 2022 Eurobasket, it started to be viral and a trend. But I can't be sure that it's only because of me, but I know we had an impact on it.
For transparency, you and me, like you said, we worked together at the Eurobasket 2025 a few months ago. And one of the big things sitting next to you when you're working is how fast you are editing. And like you said, that's one of the things you wanted to be able to provide a service to other federations or leagues or stuff. So I asked you also to like give your 3 tips on how to edit faster. So what's like for me, I can't even imagine how you create like these amazing cinematic videos in like 5 minutes. But how can you, for a creator, how can you get started to create faster if you wanted to?
So first, thanks for the compliment, but yeah, I would say the key word is organization. You have to have all your songs prepared before, like way before, just not just like -10, just like an hour before. Like if you remember, I was at the arena like way before, like with my double screen and everything. So yeah, and I have like 700 songs prepared, but I need to pick them in for any case, for any place. So if I want to have a song for a dunk, a song for a long three, a song for a buzzer, with big drop, a long song of classic music, whatever. So prepare for any scenario and any case. That's the first tip, like prepare your songs. The second one is do your color grading at the earliest possible, because you don't know like how it will react depending the jersey, the position, on the floor, on the top, and everything. So try every time you can before the tip off. So that's the main thing, because when you have to edit like at halftime, like I did a lot, you don't have time to color grade nothing. And the third tip is as you get closer to the halftime, when the time is running out, at every foul, every free throw, like start to come closer to your office, because you don't have that much time. Because crossing an arena full of people wanting just a hot dog and a beer can take long minutes, and you don't have that much. So that's the way I can edit like super fast. Like my audios are ready, my color grading is ready, and I'm at my desk as soon as the whistle of the second quarter. And then it's just feeling, timing where you put the slow-mo, and yeah, and try to export as soon as you can. But for the main clips, the one which been like super viral, we had to take more time to edit or re-edit it. So it was okay to save the best clip for after game.
When you also during the game, you kind of when you see a play happen, maybe you already have like a song in mind when you see a play happen.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I guess also experience like
Yeah,
faster and faster.
and I have like my fourth tips is save your clips during your game, because you don't have time at halftime to go through all your memory cards. So my technique is I have my lens like this, and so if there is a big play and I know I will edit it in first, I do like 3 to 4 black screen right after the clip. So when I can see on the thumbnails, if there is like 4 blocks black, I can know that the one clip before is the one. If it's something I just save for later, it's just 2. And if it's something they will probably ask it, but not sure, I'll just put 1 black screen. And that's why if you see me filming, you can see like I do this after big plays.
So do you have like for yourself, do you have like a fastest edit you ever done? Like how long it took from getting to your desk to out?
Yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. Like now it's a bit longer because we do those extra slow motion, and so it requires AI, so it's a bit longer to export. But yeah, before that, I used to edit like in 2 minutes. I almost don't touch my mouse. It's only shortcuts.
For me, that's like sounds crazy. But so now you get your own company, Hoopsmakers, like you said. You have a whole team of talented videographers. You work in different sports. Would you say there is a formula to go viral? Like, can you go viral in every sport in the same way, or do you have to work in different ways in different sports?
Basically, at Hoopsmakers, we have like standards in a kind of pattern of editing, where to put the slow-mo, how to enhance like the play. But it's just about a feeling. Like it's I always compare this to driving. Like if you have a passenger, you will push the brake, and your passenger will have like push the brake before or after you. It's not always the same timing. At Hoopsmakers, we try to have the exact same timing of braking. So we know how to edit. Like normally, if you give a clip we are six, you give a clip like a dunk, the slow-mo will be for the six people at exactly the same time, like 10 frames away, but it will be exactly the same pattern of editing. So, and we have it for every sport. So rugby is different than soccer, different than basketball, and cycling is all over else because there are no climax in cycling. It's just cycling, and it's linear. So we just try to make it beautiful.
You sent your favorite reel or video from this year's Eurobasket. You sent what was so special about this one for you?
Like that was the most viral and the one I'm most proud of. The most viral is funny because it didn't count. That's the putback of Meridian. And what's funny is I almost didn't push record on this one because it was like the end, and so I was about to cut because I heard the buzzer, and hopefully I kept running. And so that's the most viral because we are like 60 million, almost 61, I guess. And that's the most viral of the Eurobasket as well, but for Hoopsmakers ever. The record was with Messi and Mbappe. It was like 22, 23, something. And the one I'm most proud of is the also Marinen, because there is a rebound of the opposite side, and I don't know why, just experience, and because he been viral before, I started to film him instead of the ball. And as I told you at Hoopmakers, the ball should not leave the frame. But this time I went like focus on him only because he was running through the fast break, and I was like, something will happen, and it did. Like he got a pass from almost half court from I think it was McConnell, but I'm not sure because I was not filming. And I just saw him getting the ball, switching hands mid-air, and put the dunk. And then you have the McConnell coming, celebrating, and the fans in the out of focus. Like everything was perfect to me. It was not just filming basketball. It was a real decision of filming him instead of the ball, of the play, because at this time, if just McConnell makes someone full on a crossover, I would have missed. So it was risky, but it paid off.
So with your experience, with your talent, with what you have done on social media, when you see other sports content creators or federations or leagues or clubs, when they publish videos or content, can you see like if you would change something to make it better, what would it be?
Oh yes. I would say stop filming landscape if you go on social media. Like no one is watching the 5 minute mixtapes you do in landscape on YouTube, but split it so you can every play is a chance to be viral. And if you're not viral on your 5 minute mixtape, you won't be viral anymore. So split your plays and post it like wherever you can. That's my advice, and that's the main thing. Like they keep posting just recap with a picture and a scoreboard, but just put plays in videos, display the game on it, like the score and everything, but post videos instead of just static image or long mixtape on YouTube. So yeah, my biggest advice is go vertical on social media, like natively vertical, and stop wanting the boss. Like, wait, yes, maybe we can film landscape and then crap it so we have the boss. Because if you film landscape, to get vertical, you have to center your players, so you lose all the composition room you could have in a landscape. So it won't be good in landscape, and it will be cropped for social media. So it will be like pixelized. So yes, you get the boss, but you get the boss half. It's not good neither for landscape, neither for portrait. So go vertical on social media, and if you want a long format, like write your long format and shot your long format in landscape, but don't try to do the both, because that's the best way to do the both, like approximately.
On your own channels, like you said, you do Hoopsmakers, and on Hoopsidia you do a lot of renovating courts, like you said. How did that
Yep.
start? Why are you doing it?
It started basically at the COVID period. I went back to my hometown at my parents. I had the first how we say quarantine. Yeah, I had the first one in Paris where I was living, but for the second one I was like, let's get fresh air. My parents live in a countryside, so there was like big air, like big forest, like plenty of relaxing vibes. And there was like my childhood hoop left in a place. So I was like, let's build a court and document it on YouTube. So I started to dig myself, to do everything myself, the concrete and everything. I gained a lot of followers from that. The name of the program was Pimp My Court. We're almost the same age, so Pimp My Ride on MTV. So this was the inspiration. It's not trendy anymore, but at this time there was the trending page of YouTube. So every day there was like a ranking of the most viral videos, and yeah, each episode was in. Like I was top 20, top 25 of YouTube videos of the day. And that was the first time, even with the NBA players, I'd never been in this ranking. And so on YouTube, I went to 100,000 followers, thanks to this series movie, I don't know. And then I made a season 2 where I was offering backyard courts to my followers. So I made a national contest. So I made 2 backyard courts. And then the season 3 was a public court in the other, like I live in 2 places, so it was in the other city. And now I'm working on another public court in Lyon, in south of France.
It felt like
Yeah.
giving back in some way, like to
Yeah,
basketball or
yeah.
to
For 2 reasons, like I was dreamed to have my own court, so I'm more than happy that I had the chance to build my own backyard court and then my public court with the big logo on it. And the other reason is most of content or content creator we see on social media, whatever the field, if you cut their Instagram, nobody will remember them. Like the most of them, they don't bring value, they don't do nothing. So I wanted something that would be still here if I cut everything. And seeing just kids and people and big players going to my public court, there was like a kind of ecosystem. Like they just text each other to say, "Hey, let's play on there is a community around this quote, and I love seeing that from the side. So I'm happy for that, and yeah, that's why I give back as much as I can.
I think that's an amazing reason to like give value or give something back. Like that's the same reason when I wanted to start this podcast or build something else, like a creative. I wanted to do something else, but I wanted to do also something that gives value to something. So this one, I can interview or talk with creators from all over the world, and I can also learn from creators, and other people can learn through this podcast also from the best creators that I know or creators that I found online. So I really love that that's a reason for you to give value back. So that's amazing. I also wanted to ask, like you already mentioned, AI in your work. The technology is shifting so fast. Do you see it like a threat or do you see it like opportunity?
Opportunity for sure. We use the AI all the Eurobasket. Like no one can see, but the hyper slow mo couldn't be done without AI because it recreates frames between the frames. So yeah, there is the top, I would say, mainstream AI where you put Kyrie Irving in Simpson or something. But I think it's just a trend that it will go away. But like really using AI for a creative way, like today it's more that it's just a game for people. They just prompt something to try. But my way of using it is having an idea and ask AI to help me to go there. It's not just using AI for to go I don't know where, but now like we are about to shoot the French All-Star game like the end of the month, and my team told me let's try to do AI, and I said okay, I'm down to pay all the credits we need on any platform, but come with ideas, and we will try to get there. It's not just prompting something because you need to find a workflow you can duplicate, ideas you can do on, like let's say we have an idea for a dunker for the dunk contest. We need to find a prompt, an idea, a concept we can apply on each dunker. Because if you prompt like by luck, you don't know how to land on the same result every time. So it's an opportunity, but it's a deep, deep, deep world.
And with Hoopmakers, you try to stay on top of the sports content game. Is there any other innovations or new things that you're excited about?
We had a big improvement like just from the Eurobasket 2022, and the last one is the 4K. Because for example, I was alone in 2022, so when I wanted to shoot the opposite side, I had to crop in my 1080p, and now we had a bigger camera and a 4K, so we can film both sides from both sides, and you don't have to be at the center. So that was a big one, but yeah, I would say except AI, like nothing can surprise us today.
And what's next for you and next for Hoopmakers?
We are so as I like next is the French All-Star game, which is a big event for us. That's the one which launched us, so that's important for us to go there. But we're going in new sports next year. We have the volleyball, the swimming, and athleticism. So that's the new field we've been requested. So we said obviously yes, and we have been asked for the WEC, like the racing championship. So it's going well. I would say the next year will be experimental.
When you enter like a new sport or a new arena, Like you say, you're gonna work with new sports. Do you do a lot of research before?
We like my way of doing it is I just offer the first game, so I just try, and then we adjust for the time they pay.
For this podcast, do you have any other creator you would like to see join this podcast? Anyone we want to hear talk about their work or the inspiration, how they work?
I would love to either the guy who made the Eurobasket teaser with the scrapbooking, like is cutting out everything. I would love to know how it's his process like. Looks very impressive. Or all the people who are doing the motion design of every assets of the Eurobasket. I find it interesting. But I wanted to add something I didn't say it before, but it's funny as a content creator and now a videographer to see and witness how important is the video and the influence for leagues, club, and everything, because I just made the stats, I made the mathematics for the same event for different clients. I've been working with them as a content creator and as a videographer. The ratio, like I was paid 10 times more as a content creator than as a videographer, 10 times. And at the end of the day, when you're content creator, you're going to any event to do your job, like to film, but for you, like you are in the content, you are the main character. And when you provide value to any brand, any event, any league, they pay you 10 times less. I don't know why, but I witnessed that, like, and can that make me upset? But that's it.
It's very interesting. I had never thought about it, or I didn't know even.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I can't mention all the rates, but just know it's 10 times different. And that's crazy. Because nothing, like with influence, nothing lasts. So that's sad. Let's change it.
Thank you so much, Valentin, for coming on the pod. I appreciate it a lot.
Thanks for inviting me.
It was really fun. It was fun talking to you and learning more about your journey and what you do, because you are amazing at what you do.
Thank you. And my excuse to all the people who will follow your podcast, my English is not that good, but I hope you understood the main things.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Isaac.